Hi everyone, welcome to this video and live stream. So I'll be filming that process of installing the gem material on this opening, trimming it to the right width, and also installing the casing after, and also installing the baseboard. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and if you're watching replay, sorry, I wouldn't have to explain and sometimes answer questions as well during the process of streaming. So now I will start by trimming those boards to the right width. I already measured the width for the opening, and I have this teeny tiny compact um, table saw, like an old school kind of thing. And you can also see that old craftsman miter saw. So I'll be using the table saw to trim these boards. I like it a lot. It's compact. It's half inches width. So I'll be using the boards. You see, for here it's you can get them at Lowe's, and it's primed pine. It's 3/4 inch the width of the board. Um, hi, Uncommon Woman. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Thank you for joining again. So today I'll be finishing that opening. I already taped and filled all the nail holes, like screw holes and everything. And now I'm gonna be trimming the boards to finish the opening. So you can see that teeny tiny I was just watching your video on taping the drywall. Yeah, thank you. I always had a problem, like when I need to film the back side of that wall, there is no internet. So, but when it's here on the kitchen, you can always see how it works. So now I'm going to be running the through table saw, and you'll be able to hear me do that. So pretty much I would need to make it 4.5 inches wide to fit the opening. My opening was framed perfectly level, so I'll first run all these boards through the table saw, and then I'll be cutting them to the right width and height. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope you have a blessed day. Consider subscribing to the channel and like this live stream also by double tapping your screen. So I'm gonna actually put my gloves just to have some extra protection and not to get a splinter, and we will start ripping those boards to make them fit our opening. So for every one of you who just joined, I'll be ripping the gem material on the table saw, so we can finish that hard work for me. And so we're gonna finish gem that opening, and then use the casing 1x4 as well to make it cased, and we're going to use the baseboard to finish that line as well from both sides. So for that we're going to be using 1x5 gem material and 1x4 casing material, which both of them they're going to be square. Let me know if you can hear me well. I'm hoping you can. So, and I hope that you have nice quality of the picture. So and trim the boards. So if I see any imperfections on the board and I choose which side I'm going to be using, so this side has a sticker on it that says that it was made in Thailand. So I already see that it has imperfections on this side, so I'll turn on my table saw and let's start trimming those boards. Okay, it's the right height and the right width we need. So usually the side that you cut, you want to use for the inside of your opening, the side that would be less noticeable if it's possible. If it's not, then it don't matter. You just need to make sure you make nice and straight cut. Or so it will be the right height. We can hear you well so far. So please like and subscribe. Yes, it's good to know that you can hear me, guys. Let's rip another because we need 3 of them. And I like cutting the whole board usually because anyways you have some imperfections and your hand might slide sometimes a little bit and you have some imperfection, and you can always choose which side you're gonna cut, especially at the very end of the board. So but it's pretty much doesn't matter, so we can either trim at the top. So since I was framing that piece, let me show you the actual opening, everyone. So since I was framing that door opening, I know that it's perfectly plumb and level. So I'm gonna probably just measure the top now, and I'm gonna put the top in place. So it is 32-inch opening. So it is 32 and 1/8 here, 32 and yeah, it should be 32 and 1/8 as well. So 32 and a little bit more than 1/8. So yeah, 32 and 1/8. Okay. Let's do it. Thank you for joining, everyone, guys. Like this live stream by double tapping the screen and press subscribe button. Please to subscribe as well. I'm hoping that you have a great day today and you have nice plans for your evening. So tomorrow we're gonna be already in a new year. So let's cut that piece. It's gonna be 32 and 1/8 of an inch. 32 1/8. And in my case, I already have framed that opening nice and level and plump. But if it wasn't level, I would shim everything and I would make it work even if it was a crooked open. But in my case, I know that it's just perfect. And I would have assembled it. So hi, from where you're in live? I'm in Tennessee, Tri-Cities. So here I am here doing all that stuff. So I'm gonna shoot it in place now just with pin nails so I can adjust it if I need to, but hopefully I don't have to adjust it much. So like I said, we